Joining us today on the phone is Jayne Black. She's with Moms Clean Air Force and will be speaking at an event next Sunday called Sunday Madison, a free concert and community celebration of all things solar. Welcome, Jayne.
Hello, thank you so much. I'm really happy to be here.
Can you tell us a little bit about Moms Clean Air Force and your role in the group?
Oh, yeah. Moms Clean Air Force is a national organization of 1.6 million moms and dads, all united to fight air pollution and the effects of our changing climate to protect our children's health. And so our role is to support this event, to be there and speak, to advocate for clean energy, just aligns so perfectly with our goals at Moms Clean Air Force.
Great. And can you tell us about your event?
It's going to be a great day. First of all, it's free, just like the sun. It's a free concert and celebration of all things solar, celebrating the many ways that sun powers our lives. The event is organized by UW-Madison Soil Health and Agroecological Living Lab and Full Spectrum Solar, along with 20 other amazing organizations, including Third Act Wisconsin and the Wisconsin Office of Sustainability and Clean Energy. And it's actually a part of the National Sunday, which is a day of action celebrating the power of clean energy, solar, wind, and batteries.
And you're going to be giving a speech, correct? What's your focus for that?
Well, at Moms, what is important to us is to advocate for clean energy. It's a win-win for public health. It tackles climate change. It builds a safer, healthier world for our children. And it's cheaper, too. So I'm going to be speaking representing moms, all moms who want a healthy future for us. And as a mother of a son with asthma and a daughter with multiple sclerosis, I see daily how air pollution and climate change impacts their health. So this is really important to me, and it's important that we continue to promote and advocate for clean energy solutions.
Yeah, and how do you see your group in this event in light of changes in environmental policies and projects? What kind of challenges do you see your organization facing?
I think that, as I said, we need to keep pushing forward with clean energy solutions. I don't know that most people do realize here in 2024, solar energy was the dominant source of new electricity generating capacity installed in Wisconsin. It far outpaced new fossil fuel additions, and we need to keep so, the challenge is continuing to use our voices to advocate, meet with our representative. Moms has mom partisan petitions you can sign, but it's also what's so great about this event is all the organizations that are going to be there to do hands-on demonstrations, to talk about how you can put solar in. I mean, that's very empowering. That's a way to help us all to have clean energy. So those are the things that I'm really about.
Yes, and so your organization is called Moms Clean Air Force. Why moms in the name of your group?
Moms have this incredible ability to be a powerful voice for our children. And speak, people listen. The power of moms is all in our storytelling. And so when we educate and we speak, or if we're meeting with our representative, we are always sharing our stories. Those are stories that you cannot deny. And in fact, the back of our T-shirts say that Washington should listen to moms. We have a very powerful voice. And moms need to remember that. We're huge advocates for our children and our children's health.
Now, when I'm not personally a mom, is there a way for non-caregivers to be active in your group?
Absolutely. The 1.6 million members I mentioned, they are dads, they are aunts, they are uncles, they are caregivers, grandmas, grandpas. We all care about kids. So, we need everyone's voice is very much needed and important.
Yes, and how are people of color included and affected by this need for clean energy as well?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's our lower income communities and our Black communities where power plants, which is natural gas, is a fossil fuel composed of methane that is absolutely horrible on health. It causes respiratory disease, asthma, lung cancer, cardiovascular disease. The list just goes on and on. Unfortunately, many Black, communities live very close to these power plants, and so they are affected in a greater way. At Mom's Clean Air Force, we have, and it is called Justice in Every Breath, and that is what we fight for every day.
All right. And now we see that Sunday is a national event. If there are listeners from outside of Madison, where can they go for more information?
Yeah, if they will go to sunday.earth and then /events, well, there are over 300 events going on nationwide. So our listeners should definitely check it out and find an area to go to.
Yeah, and if listeners here are interested, how can they get involved?
You can go to momscleanairforce.org, and there's a little red button that says Join the Force. I would encourage everyone listening to check us out. We need you. If listeners want to get involved in other ways, bring your family and friends out to this event. This is going to be a day of education and celebration. It's going to be a day of providing tools and resources. So you can check out the Madison event on Facebook. Just put in the search bar Sunday Madison, and we hope to see you there.
Yeah, and could you repeat the details for us one more time?
Yeah, so Sunday is going to be a free concert and celebration of all things solar. It's going to be from 1 to 4 at Westmoreland Park in Madison. And like I said, everything is free. There's going to be 3 bands playing throughout the day. So we'll have live music, face painting, and other kids' activities. There will be food from local vendors, solar demos, and interactive booths.
All right. Thank you so much, Jayne, for speaking with us.
Yes, thank you so much, and thank you for allowing us to promote this really important event.
Of course. And that was Jayne Black with Mom's Clean Air Force and her event, Sunday Madison.